Hello, everybody, dear listeners. Oh my God, hello.
We are here
at MCM Comic Con. I will stop singing now. Hello, yes, hello, everybody. We're at MCM Comic Con London this weekend. We're just here to have a fantastic time, aren't we, my friend?
We are indeed. We can't wait to see. We're going to see some cosplay. We're going to see a panel. We're going to advertise the podcast and meet some friendly faces, and hopefully get some interviews.
Absolutely.
As well. Do you reckon we'll get some?
I think we will. I think we'll get some interviews. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting some chats in with some fellow Marvel fans, see what their thoughts are on their favourite MCU movie, maybe their least favourite movie, favourite characters, what they're looking forward to, maybe why they're there at MCM Comic Con as well, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. But I tell you what, shall we go to those interviews right now, and then we have a little chat after?
I reckon we're going to have a sound effect
that
is going to end this segment and begin the next. And in that segment, man, we're then going to go to the interviews.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing.
Are you ready to go on this journey with me?
So ready. Okay, take me into that portal, my friend.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit about what you got on.
I'm here as Fat Thor from Avengers Endgame.
And what a costume it is.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic. What is your favourite MCU movie?
Oh, that's so tricky. This is a really difficult question because there are so many.
Yeah.
It's a toss-up between Black Panther and Endgame.
Endgame's come up quite a few times. I don't know where my colleagues has gone. But fantastic. Black Panther. Brilliant. So you're looking forward to Black Panther 2?
Absolutely. I saw the trailer for it a couple of days ago. It looks epic.
Really good.
But that's the thing now. They've done it in such a way that there's always like a new series or a new movie every sort of few months. It's amazing.
So one of the things that we've been talking about on our podcast lately is the slight concern that maybe with the quantity that's increasing, will the quality decrease, or are you not too worried about that? Do you think actually newer films have been all right?
Obviously I want to see really good quality movies the same as everybody else, but there have been a few series that I've not liked as much as others, and there have been ones that when people have reviewed them have said, oh, it's really not that great. We're all like Marvel fans, we're going to watch them anyway. Same with the Star Wars stuff. Everybody's like, yeah, well, it's not meant to be that great, or they're just flogging a dead horse. I don't care. I'm still going to watch it. Even if I don't like it at the end, still going to watch it.
Yeah, fantastic.
And I don't know any other fan that wouldn't.
No. And now, what's your least favourite MCU film?
Again, really, really tricky one. Because I like them all. I don't think there's a single MCU film that's less than a 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's true, I like that.
But if I had to, I'd probably say Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Yeah. I mean, I quite liked Ant-Man. It is funny, and even Ant-Man and the Wasp is funny. But I think it comes down to the fact that people just aren't as invested in those characters.
Yeah.
I didn't read Ant-Man comics growing up. Most of the other stuff, I mean, most of my collection is Deadpool. I'm so stoked that Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are getting back together.
Wolverine. What a film that is going to be.
It's going to be unbelievable. But that's Ant-Man and the Wasp, I think,
Fantastic. And what was your name, sir?
Rakim.
Rakim. Lovely to meet you, Rakim. Thank you so much. So, first off, tell us your name, what you're dressed as, enjoying the day.
Cool, I'm Jack. I'm dressed as Thor from Ragnarok. I'm April, I'm just as Valkyrie from Ragnarok.
Fantastic. And it might be an obvious question, might not be. What's your favourite MCU film?
Oh, mine's a toss-up between Infinity War and The Winter Soldier, surprisingly.
Oh,
Yeah.
love that. Winter Soldier, isn't it? Yeah, that's a new one for today. Yeah.
My favourite at the minute is probably Endgame.
Endgame, fantastic. Slightly more challenging question. What's your least favourite MCU film?
Easy. Ant-Man 2.
Oh, yeah.
Hate it. Hate it.
I'm the same, Ant-Man 2.
Ant-Man 2, yeah. It's
Quite a few of those today.
getting a lot of hatred for Thor of the Dark World or Ant-Man 2.
Yeah. I don't know what it is with it. I couldn't even explain it, but I'm just like, it just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah. And you enjoying Comic Con?
Yeah, really good. This is our second time cosplaying. Yeah, we love it. We keep coming back now, so we're hooked.
Oh, fantastic. A question for you. So, in terms of MCU films, obviously there's more and more, and TV series are getting bigger and bigger. One of the questions that we've raised in our podcast is it getting to the point where there's quantity over quality, or do you think that actually Marvel's heading in a good direction at the moment?
I think it's going in a good direction. I get what you mean when it's quantity and quality. I think there is a lot coming out, but it's all good stuff. So it's not. What did we watch recently? We weren't a massive fan of the new Thor. We thought it was just too. They tried too hard to make it funny, and it was more cringy. So yeah, but no, I don't know. You asked that question about the movie? I didn't answer that very well.
I just think casual fans are going to struggle now, aren't they? I think if you die hard, you're in and you're loving it. But if you're casual, you're not keeping up. I think that's something that they're going to miss out on.
Yeah. Well, in terms of TV series, you watched any of them? You enjoying those?
Oh, we're fully up to date. Yeah, we're fully in.
So we just talked about She-Hulk, the ending of She-Hulk.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts?
I liked it. I thought that it stuck to the theme that it wanted to stick to. And for that reason, I didn't think it was super exciting, but it stuck to what it wanted to be, and I like that.
And that was exactly my opinion, wasn't it, Matt?
Your opinion.
I said that,
Your
yeah.
opinion.
I thought it had a very clear thread all the way through, and
Agreed.
stuck to that zany vibe.
I thought we'd be seeing more She-Hulks here, but I've only seen one.
yes.
I've seen one. That's it.
Very few She-Hulks, very few, not as much Marvel as I thought in general.
No, actually.
Yeah, fantastic to talk to you. So, our first question, just tell us your name and your favourite MCU film.
I'm Terry. Favourite MCU film has got to be First Avenger.
Okay, yeah, nice.
My name's Tyler. Massive fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, so the second one I think is my favourite.
So we're huge Guardians of the Galaxy fans as well. Big Captain America. So, is this first Comic Con you've been to? Or?
For me, yes.
Yeah.
I've been to quite a few. I think it's my 8th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. And what was your least favourite MCU film?
Probably Endgame, because it finished.
Oh, wow. Yeah?
Yeah, because I just loved it so much that as it ended, it was kind of the end of the saga type thing. So, yeah that was, if you like, least favourite.
Okay, and yourself?
Least favourite so far, She-Hulk so far, but I haven't watched it all yet so far.
Haven't watched
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, and for TV series, have you watched many of the TV series they've put out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been working through a few as well.
Winter Soldier, which is
Winter Soldier.
that was good.
Yeah, I say I'm doing what's it? Scarlet Witch.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What's it name? Vision.
Yeah.
WandaVision.
Oh,
Yeah,
fantastic.
doing that one at the moment. So, but yeah, I'm enjoying them all.
Yeah, and you've got a shield with you as well, which is brilliant. Big Captain America fan. So, how did you feel about the fact that Captain America is changing hands? How's that for you?
It was, exchanging hands, handing up the baton over, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, new legacy.
Yeah.
It could be exciting.
Yeah. What's the film that you're most looking forward to? The ones we know about so far.
Don't know, to be fair, all of them. I'm going to go to cinema and watch all of them every day. Easy.
Yeah, much the same. So we go together anyway. So
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Guardians 3 has got to be a highlight for one that's coming
Going
up.
to be a massive eye opener for that one, yeah.
So, and Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special as well is coming up.
that?
So it's a holiday special, which they've just released the trailer to. So I
go check that out.
have a go and watch that as well.
yeah. I'm quite excited about the new Panther. with Black Panther.
I've heard that it's really good. The reviews are coming in are really, really great.
Yeah,
so that's
I mean,
cool.
we keep discussing of who's going to actually take over. You know, my theory is the fact that it's going to be his son.
Yeah.
He's going to have a son.
Yeah.
That was my theory, but we said about Shiri, didn't we? Yeah.
I feel like Siri might be taking it.
So,
I'll probably take over that way.
yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. So, tell us a bit about your current costume, your name. Yeah.
Well, hi. My name's Tim. I currently cosplaying as Star-Lord, fairly obviously. Trying to put the word out that disability isn't a sorry, excuse me. I tend to lose my words thanks to my multiple sclerosis. Disability isn't an obstacle to doing what you want. I do this generally for charity. Belong to a group called Iconic Legion, who cosplay in the south and southeast in order to raise money.
Oh, fantastic.
Unfortunately, this is not one of our events. This is me on my own, but we're back at LFCC for collecting for Mind.
Oh,
we do loads and loads of different events up in London, up across the southeast. We've got loads of Marvel characters, a ton of them.
Yeah.
Loads of all sorts, Star Wars, you name it, we've got it.
That's fantastic.
Today's day on my own and got into kit, put the old, wheelchair kitted out and everything, and bombed it across London at 30 miles an hour as Star-Lord.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And you're pumping out some music.
Yeah, I've got my music, I've got my lights, I've got everything.
That is
And while I can dance, do a dance off, no legs allowed.
fantastic. And what's your favourite MCU film?
Favourite MCU film? Oh, that's a tricky one. It's so hard to choose.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go with Guardians, but I'll say the second one.
Second Guardians.
Second Guardians, yeah.
And what's your least favourite?
Oh, Christ. Jesus. Do you know, it's hard to pick.
Yeah.
It really is very, very hard to pick. God. I haven't got one.
Haven't got one?
I don't think I've got one.
No?
No. They're all on their own merits.
Yeah.
So, you've got some that are very dark, some that are, some that are comedic, your Ant-Man. And they all bring something to the table.
Yeah.
So, Love and Thunder, latest one, not as hot, not too hot. So, I was kind of disappointed by that.
Yeah, and we really, so in terms of kind of our accessibility, so obviously with Comic Con, how have you found the access?
The access hasn't been too bad. I've been to Comic Cons where the access is appalling. Literally, in a wheelchair, you can't get in there. And there's no facilities for disabled folks. Here it's not too bad. Getting through the crowds is a bit of a bummer, but that's why I get the old Guardians tunes going, and I got fog lights on the front of
Everyone knows they're there. Yeah.
Everyone knows I'm there.
Yeah.
Damn right.
That's brilliant. It's so great to speak to you. Anything else Marvel related you'd like to say?
I don't know. I'm just looking forward to Guardians 3.
And the holiday special.
And the holiday special. Oh yes.
Fantastic. First and foremost, tell us your name and what are you wearing?
I'm Craig, and I'm wearing President Loki.
Loving it. What's your favourite MCU film?
Favourite film? Tough one, but I do like the first Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that changed quite a lot of the era up.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, and what's your least favourite MCU?
Don't have one. Can't say it. Love everything. MCU and the rest. But if it's got superheroes in, it's not crap in any way. I love it regardless.
Fantastic. Might be a stupid question. What's your favourite TV series?
TV series.
MCU related.
Yeah. Loki. To be fair, it probably is. Yeah. Really good. Loved it.
Yeah, big fan. What are you most looking forward to coming up? Anything?
I'm not bothered, to be honest. I like the whole universe as it is. Just the second the next series comes out, whichever one it is, I'm into it. Daredevil might be interesting. We'll have a look at that. But all of it, quite happy with movie or TV show. Doesn't matter, keep going through. I like the story continuing.
I'm just happy like Charlie Cox is back playing the role. Like that series on Netflix was so good.
Yeah. Like I mean, like everyone had to go at She-Hulk. I enjoyed it, to be fair. I think if you take the value it is, it's good. And the little clips with certain, Wong and Daredevil coming in, loved it.
Nice.
Fantastic. Brilliant. Nice to meet you.
No worries.
Okay, so what are both of your favourite MCU films?
I'd say mine's Shang-Chi.
Oh, great choice. No one said that.
I quite like Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Favourite? What is my favourite? I actually don't know my own favourite. I'm gonna probably say Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Yeah, fantastic. And do you want to talk about what you're dressed in today? What are you doing?
So I'm Hawkeye as his Ronin suit. I brought the suit off of a brilliant shopper on Etsy called Gemma's Store, and made the sword. It's all out of a softwood so that I could bring it to a convention.
Fantastic.
With the handle as two separate pieces bolted through to the sword itself.
Sword is incredible.
Thank you.
Really good. Love that. And what about yourself?
I'm Catherine, and I came as Hela from Thor Ragnarok.
Fantastic. Yeah, and we were just saying, just covered Thor Ragnarok, so very topical. And what's your least favourite MCU film?
Thor: The Dark World.
Yes.
Well done. I concur.
I agree on that one, yes.
Yeah, the same one for
Yeah.
you? Yeah. Thor: Dark World's getting a lot of bad press today. I've got to be honest.
I'm not surprised. It's a very widely not liked Marvel.
Panned. Yeah. So what are you up to today? Any other thoughts about how it's going? What your day's like?
So we were here yesterday, which was our shop day, to look at all the shops, find the stuff we wanted. Today's sort of our walk around, take photos with anyone that wants photos, chat to people sort of day. Tomorrow's sale day, so again it'll be grabbing those last minute sales and getting anything else we wanted.
Fantastic. Yeah, same for
Pretty
you.
much the same, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much. Hello. What's your favourite MCU film?
I think Iron Man,
Man, why is that?
because my daughter thinks that I am Iron Man, and I am Iron Man.
Yes.
But today I come in Peter Quill.
You look great.
You do look fantastic. Are you a fan of Guardians?
Yes.
What's your least favourite MCU?
That's a hard one. 'Cause I quite like lots of them, but I think probably a couple of the Thor films. I do like Thor, but I think some of them, like the earlier ones, Thor was okay, and then when you go on to Thor 2, the Dark World, I'm thinking Ragnarok. Okay, yeah.
We've just reviewed Ragnarok this week.
Okay.
That's where we're up to in our order, and we were literally talking about that. How it kind of moves into a different kind of sphere, doesn't it?
And you then get the more. I think it moves into more humour.
Yeah.
So you bring the humour in. I mean, Guardians did that anyway.
Yeah.
But then going into, I think Ragnarok. It's just, of course, Thor's involved with Guardians anyway now, but I think that humour's still there. I do like a bit of humour, but they don't want to do it like it's too humorous. You've still got to have that. If you are a dark side to something, you've got to keep that there. But just now and again, just chuck the humour in a little bit, and that makes the film.
Nice, man.
Fantastic. So we're just asking a couple of questions. So what's your favourite MCU movie?
I'd probably say it's either No Way Home or Endgame.
Great choices. What's your least favourite MCU film?
It'd probably be either Iron Man 3 or Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm just not really feeling those movies.
Yeah? Oh, fair enough. And what are you up to today? What are you going to be doing?
I mean, my major task right now is to find a lightsaber and just screw around, really.
Yes.
Fantastic. Are you going to watch any panels today, or?
Yeah, I might do. I don't really have a set plan today. I'm just gonna go places and see what happens, really. I mean, other than like find a lightsaber and do stuff, I don't really have a strict plan. I'm just gonna see what happens, really.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it, Matt?
That was lovely.
That was so nice. My legs are
We have been. Well, I think Forrest figured out that we've been walking around for about 6 hours straight.
Yeah.
We had an hour's break where we went to a panel, and that was awesome. But like even then, we've been walking around for 6 hours straight, so our legs are absolutely screwed.
They are. It's been an amazing day.
Honestly, it's been
Outrageously good.
Yeah.
Big shout out to MCM Comic Con. Great job.
Yeah.
Fantastic facilities. Like EdXL Centre, that was my first time in there.
Yeah.
Great time. It was a great amount of stalls. I thought it was good variety of stuff there.
Yeah, so they took off pretty much the whole of XL was kind of taken over with cosplayers, just comic book fans, manga fans. They're what I loved was the environment. The environment was so friendly. Everybody was so genuinely nice. The conversations that you've just listened to were genuinely awesome. The people that we spoke to were great. And even we spoke to more people as well. Obviously didn't interview them, but we spoke to loads of other people about just Comic-Con, why they're there, what they're doing in life. We managed to talk to a friend, a new friend effectively.
We did?
Who was in a queue with us for the panel. He's a game designer, designing their new game as well.
Yeah. Tom, I believe his name was.
Yeah,
Was it Tom?
yeah, that's it.
Hello, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
If you're listening.
Yeah.
Lovely to see you.
And
Other podcasts.
Another podcast.
Honestly, we met a variety of people. If you are one of those people, or if you're one of the people that you've just heard your interview and you tune in, drop us an email.
Absolutely.
Drop us an Instagram message. Yes. So don't be a hero podcast at gmail.com. DBAH podcast on Instagram or Twitter.
That's Twitter, my friend.
That's Twitter, and then on Instagram
is don't be a hero. I don't know.
Hey, you're looking
I
after
man
me.
it. I man it, but I don't know it.
Oh well, that's not good at all, that is it, Matt?
But
Don't Be a Hero podcast.
Oh, I was right.
There we go. Found that
right.
live.
Phew, I was right.
Woohoo.
Anyway, but yeah, the culture around today has been awesome, and I'm genuinely feeling like the nerd love.
Oh.
My heart is full of nerd love.
Yeah.
Is that the best way to describe it?
I think so.
I think it is.
I think that's the way.
We got some cool merch as well. You got a mystery box, didn't you?
I got a mystery box. And in that mystery box, I got some cool things. I got some Thor things, didn't I?
You did.
So I got a figurine of Thor.
Yeah.
I got a less convincing. Got to be honest. Figurine of Valkyrie. Valkyrie.
Yeah, Valkyrie. Valkyrie is more one Valkyrie, I suppose.
Yeah,
the
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
The Valkyrie. Less convincing, I'd say. But Thor was very good, and some other little bits and bobs, which are delightful.
You got a good little loot, I think you did.
I did,
there.
yeah.
I also did a mystery box, but I got a mystery box of merch of like t-shirts. So I got 2 t-shirts and 1 jumper. And they were all amazing. I've got a Doctor Strange jumper, I've got a Guardians jumper, I've got a classic Batman t-shirt as well. Right, it was awesome. There was and actually, that's something to say about today, is that there were so many stalls, so much merch, loads of Funko Pops, loads of artists as well, selling their work.
Yes.
We had a good chat with a few artists as well.
We did have a great chat with some artists. In particular, I would just love to give a shout out to an artist we met called Annabelle Hewitson. Fantastic comic I received. Nostos, the Promise. And it was great. And we just met some fantastic people. Great facilities. It was a university we went to, didn't we?
Yeah.
We went back to uni for about 5 minutes, didn't we?
We had a great little chat with the lecturer, and I was talking about lecturing as well, and we were just having such a fantastic kind of like time about creative arts and how lovely it is to be in the creative arts as well, the job. So obviously, for those dear listeners, if you don't know, me and Forrest work in the creative arts, so it's it was just really nice to have those chats as well there. And again, we met loads of people that have jobs in the arts. We've just actually, before recording, we were talking about how important it is in the arts to have jobs and and finding a range of opportunities and careers in the arts, all that kind of stuff. Not to get, I feel like we could go quite political now, but we're not. I'm going to steer away from it.
Some money for the arts.
We're not going to do it. We're not going to do that. But There was one thing in particular that when we were interviewing people, that, and as you just heard, is their favourite MCU movies and their least favourite MCU movies. There was a lot of Ant-Man and Wasp of their least favourite.
A lot of love for Ant-Man.
Not a lot.
And we've not got there yet.
We haven't got there yet.
And you haven't seen it?
I haven't seen all of it. No, I don't think so.
And I don't think I've seen it at all. So we are... We're more excited for that.
That is going to be interesting.
We also did flag that it was to our surprise, not a single person mentioned Eternals.
Oh yeah, that's true. No one did.
I'm sorry, dear listeners, but that is by far the worst film Marvel have ever produced. Because I don't know what unless we're gonna. I also feel like we could watch it back, and maybe for some reason. That visit to the cinema was like completely different to everybody else.
I'm highly doubtful on that prospect, but but you never know. There could be a moment where we go back and watch Eternals again when we get to it, and Phase 4, and we might have a wonderful moment and go, oh my god, is that actually the best movie we've ever seen? It definitely won't be that, but you never know. Yeah. But equally, I am interested in the fact that nobody mentioned Eternals. I think it's because people forgot it was an MCU movie. But I genuinely, it just wasn't on people's minds
and
when we asked them.
They've not talked about them since.
Yeah.
There's no bit. Yeah. So
and we never prompted it either.
No, we didn't mention Eternals at any point. But clear love out there for Guardians of the Galaxy. Massive amount of love for Guardians of the Galaxy. Massive, quite rightly. Well, for both of them, but even more rightly, a lot of love for Endgame.
Yep. Infinity War. I think there was an Infinity War there.
Yeah.
We'll get into that soon. But yeah, like it's been great to hear people's thoughts on MCU and as well the TV series. You asked some really great questions about the TV series, about people's thoughts, how it's running, what their favourite TV series in Disney Plus is, and like again, it seems to be quite positive. Maybe we just caught a lot of MCU fans in a good mood.
Yeah. She-Hulk got a lot of.
It did,
but for like you heard in interviews for the reasons that I did identify that actually it knew what it was and stayed with that throughout.
Well, when you were interviewing them, I spent the whole time thinking maybe I'm just being really pessimistic about all this. Maybe I'm a bit jaded. Maybe I need to cool my head a little bit.
Maybe.
I'm reflecting. I'm self-reflecting right now.
Maybe you need to get back into the Phase 1, Matt, which was to look at people's eyebrows and worry about that. Maybe that's your biggest concern.
One interview we asked as well, he said his favourite movie was Iron Man, the first Iron Man. And when he mentioned it, I was like, oh my god, yeah. It is good.
It started it off?
It started everything, mate. It started our journey, didn't it? It did.
Talking about our journey.
Yeah.
So we... Black Panther has obviously moved a week, as you can hear, because we're talking about Comic Con.
Yes.
But we will be covering Black Panther in next week, and also, in addition, after Black Panther, we're going on a slight MCU hiatus. So we will come back to it in the new year.
We shall.
Starting with Avengers Infinity War. I don't think it could be a stronger start, Matt.
Oh my god!
So what we're gonna do in the meantime, we're gonna have a couple of wild card films. First one, I wouldn't say it's not massively wild card. We're gonna start with Deadpool.
Yeah, it's not. This is the thing. Like Deadpool is obviously Marvel, but like it's being tied into the MCU very soon. Well, I say very soon. We've got a couple of years, haven't we, for Deadpool 3? But I feel like it's important for us to cover that.
Yeah.
Before we get there.
Yes.
So maybe now's the time.
Now's the time to do it. And we might, we won't talk about it too much, we might have a little surprise up our sleeves for the Deadpool podcast, who knows. And then we're going to follow that up by a couple of other wildcard suggestions. Do you remember what the other wildcard films were?
It was
talked about.
Well, it was the Deadpool movies, wasn't it? But then also in terms of the Christmas ones. It's still about that. So we're also, Christmas is around the corner, my friends.
Ding dong merrily on.
It's all. I mean, when this goes out, it's November, isn't it?
It is.
So Merry Christmas, I suppose.
Yeah, we can. It's November. We can officially.
Halloween's done, my friend.
If you're playing Whamageddon, and have you played Whamageddon in your household?
Whamageddon. What the heck is that?
Right. So Whamageddon. If you hear Whams Last Christmas, you lose Whamageddon, and you have to play it with your family or your friends.
I've never heard of this.
Have you never heard of this?
No.
So my partner, her family play it, and it's hilarious because one by one, all of you hear it. So I will be. Actually, I'm not going to say because otherwise people will fit. Anyone who does play it at home.
Well, yeah, that's true. Don't fair enough. Okay,
but yeah, anyway, that's a massive segue. But yes, happy November. So we'll be doing some Christmas films.
I think we've definitely decided that we're going to definitely review Elf.
Oh.
I think also for me a must, and this might be our Christmas special.
Yeah.
On Christmas Day, we will do a Christmas Day upload, just so you know, my dear listeners. So when you're feeling all the festive on your Christmas Day morning, do make sure you tune in and listen to the Don't Be a Hero podcast special, because we've got some tricks up our sleeve. We have got some seriously good pieces of Christmas festive content on our Christmas Day episode.
As you're putting your little sausages into the oven for Christmas morn.
Yeah.
You know, as the kids are badgering you to get the presents.
Oh, yeah.
Mum, Dad, get the presents out, get the presents out. You can be like, right, all right, I will do that, because I'm safe in the knowledge that I've got Matt.
Absolutely. But also, equally, and I'm okay with this, if you're feeling a bit sleepy, around about 3 o'clock after the King's speech, the King's first King's speech.
Wow. It's very
After
UK,
that,
very UK.
It's very UK. Sorry, well, you might want to listen to it for overseas as well. But also, you know, you get a little bit sleepy in the mid-afternoon, don't you? You want to turn it on, turn the old Don't Be a Hero podcast Christmas special episode on when you have a little nap. That's absolutely fine. That's your choice. That's your choice. If that's what you want to do, you do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think in terms of, sorry, we are ranting. But I think it might just be the 6 hours of walking, my friend. We've hit the level. But I think what we should do is definitely Muppets Christmas Carol.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we've got to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's all right.
Muppets Christmas Carol, for sure. And we've been singing Nazareth from Nativity, haven't we?
Yeah, maybe we should do Nativity as well.
Oh, mate. Well, there we go.
There's so much to look forward to on Don't Be a Hero podcast. We have got so much content still coming towards you. Fair enough, we might have a little bit of a break on the MCU journey, but it's okay. We've got plenty more to go through, and we've got more exciting things for you as well down the line.
Give you a hug. We will pat your back as you're slightly concerned about the lack of MCU.
Don't worry.
And then don't worry, because
the moment we get to 2023, we're going to go straight into Infinity War.
Oh, we are heading to the MCU hole.
Absolutely.
And next year we're going to have a hoot.
I can't wait for next year. I mean,
Guardians 3. I know that, you know, we've got a long time to get to that, but the very fact that's coming out this year,
I know, man.
I am very excited.
But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. When we upload next, my friends, it is going to be Black Panther. Now, just so you know as well, and you're fully aware as well, I'm sure, is that Black Panther 2 is coinciding the release of our release of Black Panther review. So we might, hopefully, I don't know if it will happen or maybe just a bit before, you and I are going to have to go see Black Panther 2 at some point, aren't we?
Oh,
Which
God,
I'm really
what a chore that's going to be.
Oh, my gosh.
Not.
I can't wait.
Can't wait.
The early reviews are coming in thick and fast, and they have been overwhelmingly positive. I've been hearing the words poignant, heartbreaking, astounding. The story is apparently epic, and it packs every punch an MCU movie needs to. And I'm sold. I'm sold on that. So I can't wait for Black Panther 2.
Fantastic. Right. Well what a gorgeous day we've had.
It's been genuinely an awesome day, my friend.
It's great. Beautiful.
It's been awesome. Thank you for those that we interviewed as well. If you're listening, thank you so much for having a chat with us. It was great meeting you all. And if you're new as well, let yourself known. Give us an email on don'tbeaheropodcast@gmail.com. Give us a follow on Instagram and Twitter. Give us a DM. Let us know you're new, and we'll give you a shout out as well. You know, spread the love, right?
Spread the love.
Right. My heart is full. My nerd heart is full.
My stomach is full.
Yep.
We've just had dinner.
We have.
We've got a heart full of Matt.
Yep.
We'll see you later.
Take care.
See you on the flippity flip.